Hey, what's going on guys? Tyler from Curly Wolf here, and I just wanted to quickly talk about some of the new colors on the Continental and the Interceptor and even the Himalayan that have been announced by Royal Enfield Europe, and kind of give my thoughts on these new colors and some of the blackout stuff and the new accessories and whatever. And then I want to talk a little bit about the future of the Himalayan in the United States. All right, I'm going to start with the Continental because that's the one I care the least about. We've got two new colors. We've got Apex Gray and we've got Slipstream Blue. The Apex Gray looks pretty cool. The Slipstream Blue is probably my favorite out of these new ones. They're calling this the Back in Black editions because, as you can see, all the engine casings and the exhaust and everything is all blacked out now, similar to how the Hunter is, and I believe some of the Meteors are like that too. So we got two new colors, as far as we know, for the Continental. Let's quickly take a look at the Interceptor, which is the one I care more about. We've got Black Ray, and we've got Barcelona Blue. Barcelona Blue is clearly my favorite. I actually like the Interceptor more than the Continental. I think it's more comfortable for someone who is as tall as me. So that would be my choice, would be the Barcelona Blue on the Interceptor. But the big news on these is the alloy tires. So no more spoke tires, at least on these colors. Probably can still get it on some of the original colors that have been in the United States. There's also an LED headlight, probably the same one from the Super Meteor from what we've seen. And it's also got a USB charger, which is exciting. You don't have to put that in yourself. Now, as per usual, we have not heard anything from Royal Enfield North America on these colors, but it's, I think, safe to assume that these will eventually be coming to the United States, maybe in a couple months, maybe a year, who knows. Hopefully by the time the Hunter comes out, which I believe should be probably May, June time. Now, what's really exciting about the alloy wheels is, you can plug them. They're tubeless. Spoked wheels look amazing. They look super retro and super cool, but you get a flat tire, you're kind of bone out of luck. Now they're calling these the blacked out variants, and they are available now in Europe. I don't know about India actually, so these might end up being European exclusive. I kind of hope not, because I think they're all pretty cool. Now let's talk Himalayan, which, as you know, I have one of those, so that pertains to me. Now the Himalayan has three new colors as far as I can tell. We've got the Sleet Black, we've got Glacier Blue, which I've seen some videos of, and it looks like it might have the same brown seat as the Mirage Silver has. And we've got this new one that they're calling Dune Brown. Now, none of these have alloy wheels like the other colors in the Interceptor and the Continental. It appears everything else about the bike is exactly the same except these new colors. I think the Dune Brown's going to be really popular. I know a lot of people really love the camo on the pine green, and having this brown one is even cooler, in my opinion. Now, will we get these colors in the United States? That's a tough question to answer. After talking to some dealers, I think no. I think 2023 is going to be the last year of the Himalayan. We haven't heard anything new about these new colors. I know they just released the Scram in the United States, but if you've been paying attention at all, there's all the rumors about the 450 and maybe even a 650 Himalayan, which the 450 is probably coming out next year overseas. I would think that releasing a 450 would make the 411 disappear. No more 411 Himalayan. Probably keep the Scram around for a little bit longer. So I guess technically you could still get a Himalayan in the Scram. Why would they release these new colors in the United States at the end of this year just to replace the Himalayan with the 450 in 2024? At the end of 2024 probably is when it would come. Does that mean that we're not going to have a 2024 Himalayan? I think probably, unless they just release the 2023s again and call them 2024s. So I think 2023 in the United States will be the last year of the Himalayan as we know it. Now, is that a good thing? After riding the 350 engine on the Classic and riding the 650 engine on the Interceptor, which I rode over the weekend for the first time, I can say that the 411 engine is easily the worst feeling engine to ride. It definitely rattles, it definitely shakes. It feels a little less refined than the other two engines, the 50s, I'll call them. As much as I love the Himalayan, I think it is probably time for it to head out. I think the 450 engine will be maybe a little smoother. I understand that the rattling and the shaking and the vibiness of the 411 is something that people do enjoy. It does give it a little bit more of an off-road feeling. However, comparing it to the 650 and the 350, it feels not finished. It feels like it needs more time to bake in the oven, to be honest with you. So yeah, that's my prediction is 2023 will be the last year of the Himalayan. Might get a 2024 Scram. I think if you want a Himalayan brand new, this will be the year to do it. And I would not expect to get this Dune Brown. I would not expect to get the Sleet Black. And I would not expect to get the Glacier Blue in the United States at least, which is what I care about because that's where I am. I am, however, excited for what the future holds. I'm ready for the Hunter to come to the United States. I know it's just a 350, but it's basically a smaller Interceptor is the way I've been looking at it. It appears to be the same riding position as the Interceptor. The 350 engine is really smooth, not quite as smooth as the 650, I think, but it's pretty good. Well, let me know what you guys think in the comments. How do you feel about the new Interceptor and Continental colors? How do you feel about the new Himalayan colors? And let me know what you think about the Himalayan 411 going away at the end of this year. Are you excited for the Himalayan 450? I don't know if I am. I've seen some pictures and I don't know if I like the way it looks so much. We'll see once it's finally finished. Yeah, so let me know what you guys think. Are you excited for the Himalayan 450 and sad to see the 411 go out the door? Are you excited for these new colors on the Interceptor and the Continental? Hopefully we get them in the United States. Are you excited for the tubeless tires? Are you excited for the USB? Are you excited for the LED light? Let me know. I've been Tyler. This has been Curly Wolf. Stay safe out there.